From Houston, Texas, welcome to the 2026 World Baseball Classic on Fox, presented by Capital One. And it's the matchup that everybody's waited for in Pool B. It is Team Mexico and Team USA, both teams having taken care of business over the first couple of games. It's home with another 2-2. It's fouled into the glove for strike three. He starts this game with a strikeout.
Well, the arm angle, the velocity, the movement. I mean, good luck, right? This is one of the elite pitchers in the game, and you just got to hope you guess right than not.
Chopper left side, Alex Bregman. 2 up and 2 down for Skeen.
Because typically you're just getting reps.
At times, able to enjoy it a little bit more this turn. On the 7th pitch of the at-bat, a pop-up down the left field line. Bregman is over, Anthony's in, and Roman Anthony's got it to end the first inning. Paul Skeens goes 1-2-3. The U.S. comes to bat after this. His 0-2 to Raleigh. Did he go? He did, and Beretta's out of the first inning jam. The U.S. leaves the bases loaded, and after 1 in Houston, no score. He gets Kirk to open off his second inning. He said basically that's after hours on campus, you're pledging to give your life for your country. And heavy stuff, of course. But he said for him, it was one of the highlights of his life to love something as much as he loves his country, to be able to put his hand up and say that. And he said, yeah.
Awfully difficult on hitters.
Back-to-back Ks to open the second. Secret that there is, or anything beyond that. Alvarez hammers this ball in the air to center field, but he gets under it a little bit. And Byron Buxton will wait for it to come down and make the grab. That's the scary thing. Paul Skeens just 2 years into his career, hungry to keep getting better. Bobby Witt Jr. waits on deck. Anthony goes again to Ring. Pass first and down the line. Keeps this one fair towards the corner. Duran over to cut it off. Anthony's headed home. Relay to the plate is in time. Tag from Kirk. They got him. Nick Gonzalez right to Kirk.
Anthony kind of slows down a little bit, thinking he's going to stop here, and then has to turn it back on. And we won't see it from this angle. But watch when he gets around the bag. And he gets to third base. There's where he slows down just a little bit, and then's got to pick it back up. And that.
8th pitch to Gonzalez, and he finishes him off with that power sinker.
One in game 4. Tied it up.
Ortiz with the bases empty and 2 away. Bounces it past Skeens behind second. Running throw from Bryce Terang, but it gets away. And Mexico's got its first base runner as he dives back in there. He had made a turn towards second, so he knew that he had to scamper back, and Raleigh was unable to get there with the 1-0 from Skeens. Line drive, base hit right field. And so after their first base runner, they get their first hit. Judge's throw to third. Gets him and ends the inning. Aaron Judge cuts down Ortiz. The captain for the U.S. did it with the bat. The games be too long. Harper strokes it up the middle. Off Cruz, and it'll die left side for a leadoff hit.
He got absolutely smoked.
Strokes one the other way. Back towards the wall. There it goes. Aaron Judge strikes first for Team USA. Ticket with a few of his minor league teammates. He took the game in. Sends this ball a mile. How far will it fly for Roman Anthony? Off the face into the second deck. 5-0 U.S. Sitting in the seats at the 23 WBC and sending one there in 26.
He's got stupid power.
Here comes to the 3-2 to Rosarena, and he strikes him out on the outside corner. Tip away with Kirk at the plate. And he cracks one, diving stop it short by Witt across the diamond. Wow. That was impossible. Bobby Witt made it happen.
But this is an unbelievable play. I mean, it's just an arm, a one hop, and plenty of time.
Wow. As advertised, putting on his nation's color.
The Pirates to be relevant again.
Bobby Witt Jr. leads off this inning, strokes a ball to the gap in left center field, and it's up against the wall. Witt, after the tremendous defensive play in the top of the fourth, starts the bottom half with a double. Yeah, and his state. Yeah, a couple years after that, a 7th pick of the draft. Another diving stop by Bobby Witt. Has he done it again? You bet he has. Bobby Witt, dazzling for USA.
Oh my goodness. Maybe they're not.
Wow.
That's 2 plays that you might see in a year. We got to see them in this game.
On a 2-2 from Boyd, sends a fly ball to left center field. And will fly out of here. Kept on going to the Crawford boxes. As he takes advantage of the green monster at Fenway Park, does the same here with a short porch in Houston. And Mexico's on the board.
One of the faster home run trots you'll ever see in the big leagues. Guy can fly. He's got power.
Boyd's 1-1. Meneses hits a chopper up the middle. Turang had it skip by him into center field to make it 5-2. With some indecision from Turang there on how he wanted to approach that ball. The 1-2 up the middle. Turang gets to this one, catches it on the fly, and ends the inning. But Mexico breathing. Jarren Duran gets him started with an homer and a double yesterday. Sends a fly ball deep to right field. Duran's got his 2nd bomb of the ball game, and it's a 2-run game in the 8th. One to left, one to right, 5-3. Hit him, and the tying run comes up. Aranda's down swinging, got him to chase the slider for the first out of the 8th. And that'll be the last hitter for Matthew Boyd. Mark DeRosa will turn to Griffin Jacks. Chopper left side, 6-4-3. Double play finishes off the 8th.
Right, just from the standpoint of
Witt adds to his electric night into center field, trying to turn it into a double. Thomas's throw has no chance. Dives into second base. And they won't, much to the dismay of this crowd. It's already seen him go deep in this ball game. But Edgy Gill says once is enough.
I tell you who loves it. The guy that's coming up to the plate.
To second. This time Gonzalez sure-handed, throws him out. It ends the 8th. So the last chance for Team Mexico to the 9th inning. They've got 5, 6, and 6.
Or the tying run coming to the plate.
Down the line and a fair ball. He swats an 0-2 pitch into the right field corner and has a leadoff single to get the tying run to the plate just like that. He's home with a 2-2. He strikes him out. 2 gone in the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. Turang stabs it, throws. Game over. U.S. hangs on 5-3. and stays perfect in the 26 WBC. Paul Skeens, 4 innings in his World Baseball Classic debut. And for the first time in 20 years since the first WBC, USA has a win against Mexico.